listeners, welcome to a special edition of Generation in Between because we are playing 80s
and 90s
trivia.
Woo!
And we know you guys love these episodes, and with spring break on the docket and some tech difficulties we've been having this week, we thought, you know what? We're just going to go unscripted.
We're unscripted,
unresearched. Would like to emphasize that. These are our guesses.
I know.
And see how many we can get right and how many you guys at home can get right.
And let's be full stop honesty.
Yep. Let's do it.
The reason we have to do this today, guys, is because we had bullshit tech problems for hours on end last night, which then took away precious recording time, also took away research time for Katie to finish the episode she was researching. And Katie's out of town next week. We don't have time. So we have to have something.
We have to have something. And you know what? This is where we get a lot of our ideas, though. I will say.
We do.
We ask different like music questions or book questions or whatever, and they do generate ideas for us.
I keep waiting for a question about the ET light up finger.
I cannot wait to find that question.
Oh, shout out to our weird ass toy. Not weird ass toys. You'll hear about that. Weird toys of the 80s and 90s. Y'all go check it out. That was a fun episode.
That was a really fun episode. Okay.
Y'all check it out.
All right, cool. So I'm going to be asking Danny questions from the game, like totally 80s.
Yes. And I am asking from the game Hella 90s. Y'all can find these through your local retailer. I will not mention the one online that we're trying to avoid using right now.
Yes, but go find these somewhere else.
But find them somewhere.
Somewhere in person would be preferable.
I bet you can find them. Now I'm trying to think of like a giant place. There's nowhere. But if you find a local place, ask them to order it for you.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You're going to love this first question from the 80s box, and you're going to know the answer.
Okay.
I'm predicting.
All right.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
What color Care Bear was Cheer Bear?
Cheer Bear was yellow.
It says pink.
What? Oh, damn it. Damn it. How dare I get a Care Bear? No, Cheer Bear that's the pink one with the rainbow. And then Funshine Bear is fucking yellow.
How dare.
And guys, it's literally in front of her. It's right on my notebook.
But to be fair, they're both on there.
I know they are.
Names. They don't have
damn
names.
It. But there's a fucking sun on the damn yellow bear.
I jinxed you when I predicted that you would get it right. That's my fault.
How dare I?
So, but now we know who two of the bears are because you explained.
And I know Grumpy Bear, obviously, because he has a rain cloud. And Good Luck Bear, because he has a shamrock.
Or a clover, or whatever that is.
Shamrock. I don't know this guy. There's a purple one, but he was not around in the 80s.
Who's the purple one?
I don't know.
Purple's my favorite color.
He wasn't in the 80s.
Okay, he's a more contemporary Care Bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, damn it.
The 90s. Well, we're not doing so great, but we're doing great because it's recording. So I'm happy.
Oh, this is fun. Okay. What show is this? And there's pictures.
Okay,
I'm going to show you, and then I'll explain it to the audience. Okay. So there's a picture of red swimming trunks. There is a red bathing suit. There are people running on a beach, and there is a life-saving raft device.
Mm-hmm. Show YouTube.
Oh, sorry. Okay, YouTube, if you're watching. Ta-da.
So the answer is Baywatch.
Baywatch.
Yes.
Did you watch that show?
I've seen episodes. I don't know that I like religiously watched it, but I liked that show.
I feel like Baywatch was one I would just turn on.
Same.
Like, because remember the reruns were in syndication forever.
I think that's when I saw it.
Like on Fox. Remember they were like on syndication
all the time.
But you know who I like love nowadays is Pamela Anderson.
Me too.
Oh my God. Y'all I've only watched bits and pieces of her documentary that's on Netflix. You should watch some of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like her whole thing with not stopping wearing makeup is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, for her, especially.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people don't wear makeup on the regular basis in real life. Like that's not a big deal. But for her to be on red carpets
without makeup,
photo shoots, TV shows. When she was on Drew Barrymore show, who I also love so much.
Me too.
Nobody wore makeup.
Wow.
And like it's crazy. And for those of you who are maybe like male identifying and you've never felt that pressure to be put together and have makeup on, I cannot imagine being in the spotlight all the time, because I feel like that just on a normal life, right?
Yeah.
I can't imagine being in the limelight and feeling like that all the time.
Yeah. It is, I mean, makeup is literally a mask.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Which
And
I
you
love.
can, which
I
is
love
great.
makeup.
Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And I think that should she decide to wear makeup on a red carpet again or whatever, that's fine too. I think the whole point of what she's saying, especially after a life that really has been so manufactured from a beauty
Yeah.
standpoint, to now sort of reverse engineer that, and not even when she's a young person,
Yeah.
when she's an older person, to
Yeah.
be like, yes, I may have worn this or done this or had this done, but like no more.
Right. And you know what broke my heart when I heard her talking about the sex tape scandal? Oh my God. Like that, somebody broke into their house and stole that.
Wow. So
So
literally
they filmed,
personal property.
they filmed that as like an intimate together, like for themselves.
Wow.
They filmed that for themselves. And then to have that taken and exploited.
Ugh.
I
Makes me
just,
sick to my
I
stomach.
know. It makes me sad. So anyways, okay.
So
Well, good
Baywatch.
job.
Okay.
Baywatch.
Well, maybe we need an episode on Baywatch and an episode on Pamela Anderson.
Maybe we do.
I think we do. Okay. Let's see what's on the back here. Oh, you have to draw a picture. We're not going to do that, but it was E.T. that you were going to have to draw a picture
We
of.
were just saying. Oh, damn it. We
Uh-huh.
should do. We've drawn pictures before.
We have. Well, now I already did it.
I'm like,
well,
Katie's like, I do not want to draw no
a
pictures.
picture. I'm fragile today.
I would love
No
to
drawing.
see you draw ET. Oh my God.
Maybe when we turn the camera off, I just will. And we'll put it in
Please
socials
do.
or something.
I would love to see that.
We should both draw it.
Oh God.
Separately,
Okay.
and at the same time, don't look at each other's, and then be like,
oh shit.
Yeah,
all right.
it's happening.
Good
okay.
times.
So instead, you know what I have for you? My favorite.
Okay.
Spelling bee.
Ah, God.
80s spelling bee.
All right.
Just to spell the name. You're actually always really good at these.
No.
You get 3 tries.
All right.
Steven Spielberg.
Oh, okay. Oh, but I don't remember if he's a PH or a V.
See?
I can't picture it. You know how in your head you can like picture both, and I don't know which one's right.
Well, what about just the last one?
All right. Well, no, I'm gonna.
You're gonna do it.
I'm just gonna go with V. STEVEN SPIELBERG.
You got it right.
Okay.
He's a V. Yep.
He's a V.
Nice job, Steven Spielberg. Yeah, film director and dream maker, according to this card.
Nice.
And also Dawson Leary's #1 inspiration.
Yeah. I mean, he's amazing.
He is.
Speaking
Such
of
a
ET.
visionary. Yeah, that was
Speaking of ET.
They're not even the same card.
Okay,
Weird.
so we went to OG Universal Park for the first time. My kids
That's
went for the
right.
first time. I have been, but I hadn't been since the late 90s. Troy had never been. We did not go to Islands of Adventure. Went to the OG Park, and I was so excited that the ET ride's still there. And like I was like literally bursting with excitement because it still smells like the 80s. You know, you've been on it.
Yeah.
And we walk in. Troy's excited because you know you're like in the thing and then you see the bikes coming. And so we get off of the ride. We're like, oh, that was so great. And my kids are like, that was the dumbest ride we've ever been on. And they're like, that is worse than Peter Pan. They hate the Peter Pan ride. They hate it so much. But the reason we love it is because it is nostalgic.
It is.
The movie's nostalgic. I remember going on that ride being like, oh my God. And then, you know, where he pops up out in the basket. Yeah. And my kids.
And the music.
Oh,
They've got the score playing.
And that was like, you know, where you could ride through a movie was like a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
Now kids are so spoiled with like VR and like, you know, it's not that exciting. It just looks like a bunch of dumb crap like that people put out. But to us, it's still, I remember the fascination.
Yeah.
But then you think how far along we've come with like animatronics and, you know, all the new rides that Disney comes out with is like leaps and bounds past all of that.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been that long.
No, it is kind of wild. And that's what I sort of like about the older rides too at Disney and at Universal. Though at Disney, it's getting hard to find any of those older rides anymore. But yeah, that it is kind of like they're not, I don't want to use the word bad, but like they're like so bad that it's like nostalgic.
Well, they're antiquated.
They're antiquated. That's
The
a good
only
word.
old ride at Disney I do not enjoy is the oh my God, what's the one in Epcot with the where it's Walt Disney talking?
Oh,
Something of tomorrow.
Something.
Carousel of Progress.
There you go.
I don't like that one.
Carousel of Progress. Why not?
Well, because it's like women and all these super like typical gender roles, and I don't like it.
Yeah. That one's definitely antiquated.
Oh yeah, but that's why people like it.
Yeah, I
It
know.
smells like the 70s.
It does. It does.
And even though they tried to like kind of update it in the 80s, it's
still not. No.
Anyway,
Beautiful, whatever.
okay.
Okay. Back
Moving
to
on.
the 90s.
Back to the 90s.
Yeah.
There are a lot of pictures. Hold on. Oh, I'm giving you math.
Okay.
Oh, it's easy though.
Oh.
Okay, 90s style math. Number of Pence, none the richer,
Okay.
minus number of non-blondes.
Why am I can't remember if it's 4 non-blondes or 3 non-blondes.
Oh my God, Katie.
I know it's 6 minus.
Would it help if we sang the song?
Maybe.
Think of the video. Do you remember the video?
Yeah.
Okay, so what did it say in the bottom left-hand corner?
It's 4. So I think it's 2.
Right.
Two's the answer.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was like, is it 3? I don't know. Like I froze.
It's the Jeopardy moment, right? Where you just
Yes.
freeze.
It's like you know it, but you don't know it. Okay, but I got it right.
I love that song. That's a song I will sing anywhere, anytime, and it is so bad. I was about to sing it, and I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna make anybody listen to that."
Yeah, they're awesome. Okay.
I know.
Oh, this is a good one, and this is a throwback to our. You know, I'm going to give you a question about gum.
Oh, geez.
Because our candy episode somehow turned into Katie brings all the gum she's ever chewed in her whole life. Okay. So make sure you listen to that one. Candy taste testing.
Yeah.
Okay. Which bubblegum brand touted its no stick gum as having big bubbles and no troubles?
Big bubbles, no troubles. And it was sugar Trident?
No, it's no stick.
You said no stick.
No stick. Right. Did you just say it didn't have sugar?
Did you say that?
No.
What?
Which bubblegum brand touted its no stick gum?
I mean, I already got it wrong.
As having big bubbles and no troubles.
I was thinking, okay,
and Trident doesn't have bubbles.
What my brain did right there was it heard no stick thinking, okay, because of my history with orthodontics, no stick, sugar-free doesn't stick into your teeth. So for
no
some reason,
stick. But it means like
you mean it doesn't have a stick. That's bubble tape?
No, but that was a good guess. It's Hubba Bubba.
Oh, well, I got that hella wrong. Hella wrong
from like totally wrong from the 80s.
Oh, well. Did we do Hubba Bubba?
We did.
You brought in the gum?
Yeah.
That's the gum that tastes so good for 0.5 seconds.
Correct. Correct.
And then you're like chewing wax or whatever.
And it's like some old military term.
Hubba Bubba?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, like when I researched it.
Speaking of, y'all need to start playing a fun little game called Count How Many Times Danny Says I Don't Remember That in an episode. And if you want to play a drinking game, make sure you're at home because
seated in some place safe with some snacks nearby. All right, back to the 90s.
Well, I've gotten none right.
Wow. None?
That's wow. Okay. That's that kind of day for me.
That's okay. Get things wrong here and get them right everywhere else. That's what I say.
That one. Okay. All right, so you have to guess. This is like we're playing taboo, right? Okay. So you have to guess a word, and I can't say several words.
So like there's words I can't say. Describe it to me, but you can't use some.
There's words I can't say.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what they are when I'm finished.
Good.
Okay. This was a musical gathering.
Okay.
That happened obviously in the 90s with lots of different artists of a particular genre.
Lilith Fair? Lollapalooza.
Okay. We'll count it but I couldn't say alternative music, Perry Farrell, concert, festival, or stage. It wasn't that hard.
No. I figured it was one of those two.
Yeah. Lollapalooza. You know my Lollapalooza story, right?
I feel like yes, but also no.
I had tickets Okay, so I waited in line at a Ticketmaster, not for like a long time because it was music festival, so you didn't have like particular seats. Got my tickets at a JCPenney. My mom was like, yeah, you can get them because I was only like 15. I didn't drive yet. And I may have been 14. I don't remember. I think 14 or 15. And my mom had a friend whose daughter used to babysit me when I was younger. And she was like a senior, I think, in high school. I think it was in 8th grade, maybe going into 9th grade because it was in the summer. And she was like, well, I think Jennifer's going. Of course, Jennifer. And she's like, let me see if you can go with her because I can't drive. And my mom was not about to go to the music festival. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. Whatever. So I went and bought my ticket. I had some friends that bought tickets too. We're going to meet there, whatever. Couple weeks before the festival, her mom tells my mom, yeah, Jennifer doesn't want to bring her anymore. So I didn't get to go. I have these tickets. I still have them somewhere. Never got to go.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, I never would have let my teenage daughter do that. Like just back out last
especially
minute.
if she's your babysitter.
But I think she was she was my babysitter, obviously not when I was 15. But
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but I think she just didn't want me to cramp her style.
I'm sure.
Which is fine, but then you should not have said that. It was too late.
Literally bought tickets.
Literally had the tickets, and I didn't go.
Oh, that makes me sad.
I know.
And have you ever gone then?
No.
Okay. I've gone twice in Chicago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, lame. Now, I mean, I went to plenty of music festivals.
Yeah, you did.
I did. But like Lollapalooza was like next level. Like
So
everybody
awesome.
that was a teenager in the 90s wanted to go to Lollapalooza.
Of course.
Hello.
Oh, man.
I know.
That makes me sad.
Fucking lame.
All right. Well, let's see if this question can bring you back.
Okay.
I think this one's hard, but maybe you won't because you watched a lot of TV.
I did.
So you might know this one. Put these Huxtable kids from the Cosby Show in birth order from youngest to oldest, but there's only 5.
Wait, birth order?
Youngest.
So the youngest will go first.
Yes. Vanessa, Denise, Sandra, Theo, Rudy.
Okay. So Rudy, Vanessa, then Theo, Denise, Sandra.
Yep.
I know.
Nice.
Correct.
Good job.
You didn't even have to tell me the names. I would have been able to do it.
I was actually thinking that. I was like,
I could have done it.
But then I wanted the listeners to hear it. So
I
they could guess.
loved that show.
It's a good show.
Theo was my favorite.
Oh, I know.
He was just his comedy was just so good. Like, I don't know. His comedic timing was great until Raven-Symoné came on.
Oh,
as God. Olivia.
She's so adorable.
She was such a talented actress from such a young age. So funny.
So funny. So good.
So funny. I also like Claire Huxtable.
I do too.
That's kind of how I do my parenting. Like, honestly, no, you are not going to come in here with talk like that to me, and no, you will not. And I
no, I mean, I totally can see it. You are a Claire.
Love it.
You totally are.
Yeah,
I love that show too. It's too bad it's like so tainted now, but we won't get into that. Like, you can't really enjoy it now, even though those characters are. Still awesome.
I know.
Anyway, we'll just move on from that.
We're just moving on.
All right, back to the 90s.
You're kicking my ass over here, by the way.
So far.
Damn.
We'll see what happens.
Kicking my ass. Okay, I don't want to do spelling. I want to do another fun one. Hold on.
You don't want to do spelling.
I don't.
I want to do something fun, not spelling.
Well, spelling is not fun.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Oh, this might be fun. Okay, hold on a second. It says, one player names something from the category below. Next player must repeat what was said in order and add a new item. This we could do together.
Okay.
Until somebody gets it wrong. But who's going to check us? That's the problem.
We could just do it for
Let's
fun.
see how long we can go, and we can't have any waiting time. 90s movies.
No hesitation.
No hesitation.
Why am I already blanking out? This is not good.
Ready?
I don't know. I'm scared.
I am too. Ready, go.
Beethoven.
Can't hardly wait.
Schindler's List.
No, you have to say, you already messed up.
Oh!
You didn't listen to the directions.
You have to repeat. Okay.
You have to repeat it.
Let me try again.
Starting over.
But I will just go from what we already said. Beethoven.
Okay.
Can't Hardly Wait.
Yes.
Schindler's List.
Okay. Beethoven, Can't Hardly Wait, Schindler's List, Wayne's World.
Beethoven, Can't Hardly Wait, Schindler's List, Wayne's World 2.
Was that the 90s though?
Was it not?
Okay. All right.
We'll leave it for now.
All right.
Double check.
Beethoven, Can Hardly Wait, Schindler's List, Wayne's World 2, Tommy Boy.
Ooh. Okay. Beethoven, Can't Hardly Wait, Schindler's List, Beethoven, Beethoven 2, Tommy Boy.
Wait, no.
What'd I miss?
You
I said Beethoven.
you never said Beethoven 2.
That is one.
All right, done. We're done.
done.
I win that one.
Wow, there are so many more 90s movies. Also, why
Katie's
were those?
like, Beethoven and Schindler's List. That's it.
And Wayne's World too, because you already said one, so you gave me the hint. That was really embarrassing for me. I didn't play the game right. I also just only seem to know movies about dogs.
Or sad things. Schindler's List.
I mean, Beauty and the Beast came out in the 90s.
It's okay.
A League of Their Own was the 90s.
It's the Jeopardy syndrome where your brain just it's like that when you ever first try improv.
Yeah.
Like when you first try it and you're sitting there watching other people do scenes and you're like, oh yeah, okay, I'm ready. And then you get up there and it's like, what?
Not a thought in your brain.
You can't. And it's like, hello. Because it takes time. I'm just making you feel better here.
Thank you. All right. I say we each do one more question.
Okay, good.
Let's do it. Here we go.
All right.
Yeah, that's a stupid one. I don't want to ask that one.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. This is a throwback to our Nintendo episodes.
Nice.
And Troy would know the answer. Let's see if you do.
Okay.
Put these Mike Tyson Punch-Out opponents in the order that you fight them on Nintendo Entertainment System.
I don't know this, but I'll guess.
There's 4 of them listed. Soda Popinski, King Hippo, Glass Joe, and Mike Tyson.
Well, Mike Tyson is last.
Correct.
Soda Popinski. What were the other 2?
King Hippo and Glass Joe.
All right. Glass Joe, is that first? Then Soda Popinski and then Hippo?
Almost.
Oh,
it's Glass Joe, King Hippo, Soda Popinski, and Mike Tyson. So I guess Soda's like almost as tough as Mike.
Y'all remember the story about Soda Popinski? How he used to have vodka?
Wasn't his name?
It was something Russian.
Yeah.
And they changed it because it was kind of a cultural stereotype.
And also he was like drinking alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
In a children's game.
Oh, yeah, that too.
So the one I didn't want to read you.
Okay.
But maybe you'll know it. What color was the geography category in the original version of Trivial Pursuit?
I don't know. That's boring. Is it
That's
green?
why I said it. This is stupid. Blue.
Well, that's...
I guess for like water.
Geography? But that's not geography. That's oceanography.
Oh. It should have been green.
Geography is land.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, one of my only C's I got all in college was in geography, and the other one was in geology, everyone.
Okay, so nothing GEO for you.
I graduated magna cum laude. I would have graduated summa cum laude if I would have made a B in one of those classes.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Okay. Going right back in that box.
Okay. All right. Notice it was not a math class that I got a C in.
No, good job.
Well, I was an elementary ed major. I don't have to take a lot of math.
The math wasn't too advanced.
I didn't have to take a lot of math.
Fair.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, you're not going to know that. It's an X-Files, and I really want to ask you that.
Ask it.
Well, now
it's
I lost
if I don't know it.
Shit.
Oh.
All right. Here's one about... Okay. What product advertised its consumption with the simple slogan, got blank? Fill in the blank.
Milk.
Yes.
Got milk.
That was too easy.
That was pretty easy.
All right. Let me give you this other one.
Okay.
According to the U.S. government, what was the most popular baby name for boys in 1990? All right. You ready?
Oh, I get multiple choice.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I think you probably could have guessed this, though. David, Seth, Dylan, or Michael?
Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael
didn't go out of fashion till like way later. And it's still it's still like the top 10 for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still a lot of Michaels in the world.
There are.
Mikey, Michael.
Yeah. I probably would have guessed Michael, honestly.
Yeah. But also, like, let's go back to this milk slogan for a second.
Yes.
Sometimes the most simple things is what sticks and is the most memorable.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how many things, like, sitting in that advertising room, you know, like, I'm picturing all these men with glasses of milk being like, okay, we need to, like, up consumption of milk. We need a snazzy slogan.
Yeah.
Who was like, I'm just picturing, like, some young executive being like, how about got milk?
Question mark?
And they're like, that's it.
Yeah.
But we still
Honestly.
remember it 2025.
We do. I mean, it's like one of the most successful marketing campaigns of all time.
Remember Wendy's? Where's the beef?
Yes.
The old ladies.
Where's the beef?
Oh my God. Just do it. Nike still going strong.
Still going strong.
What's another simple one?
Um,
beef. It's what's for dinner.
What's for dinner. That's another one. I don't even know. There's other ones though that are like very.
Because didn't that beef commercial have that popular like symphony song? You know what I'm talking about?
I do know exactly the one you're talking about. It's like the Old West kind of. What is that called? There's a name for that one. Oh, it'll come to me later. Another one, Fly the Friendly Skies.
Oh,
that
yeah.
American Airlines. I actually don't know which airline that was.
Delta, right?
Is it Delta? Yeah, you're right. It's Delta.
Look I watched a lot of TV with me, so I saw a lot of commercials.
Trust me, it's Delta. Well, anyway, that was fun trivia.
Well, you obviously kicked my booty.
Today I did. But next time we do this, it'll probably be.
Did I only get one right?
I think so.
Oh my God, you got like 1, 2. Well, I beat you on that 90s.
I was terrible at the 90s movies, and that's really
you got like
sad.
6 right.
Okay, that's pretty good.
That's really good.
That's pretty good. Look,
champion.
I needed that little boost today.
Got that win today.
I needed it. And listeners, of course, you guys probably all got all of them right because you're at home listening, kind of like when you're at home watching Jeopardy and you get them all right. I'm sure that you guys are the same, and you're so smart. Like
you are smart.
You're amazing. Even the people who weren't born during these decades,
I know stuff.
Know these things.
But it's also not as like pressure filled when you're just guessing along and yelling at us on your AirPods,
right?
Then when I'm staring at you, saying Wayne's World, and you say Beethoven 2,
Wayne's World. Beethoven 2. Wow. Okay. Well, anyway, thanks for listening. Make sure you leave us a review, share us with your friends, join us on Patreon where we do pop extra trivia on sometimes, which is a lot of fun. And make sure you are subscribed to us on YouTube, even if you're not going to watch us. It's okay to watch us though. Just turn us on in the background.
Or you don't
Give
have
us a
to.
few views.
It's okay.
We're also fine with that. And just get people like yourselves on the podcast to enjoy it. Just
I don't know what she's saying.
Don't either. I use all my brain energy.
I'm like, we're getting them on our podcast? Is that what we're doing? I don't know.
It's like, getting them on the podcast.
Get them on the podcast. All right. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll be back with a regularly researched episode next time.
We will. Thank you so much.
All right.
See you next time.
Bye.